I guess thinking. Yeah. All right, guys. This is the first podcast.
Happy
What are we
Sunday.
what are
Happy
we gonna talk
Sunday.
about? Yeah, happy Sunday. Attack on Titan Day.
Have you watched it yet?
No, I haven't. I
Yeah,
can't ever
me
watch it
neither.
this early because it takes too long to upload.
Yeah.
Yes, same guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to indoctrinate you into the Attack on Titan cult, but like I want to so bad.
Yeah, why haven't
know.
you watched it yet?
Honestly, just because the creator is like a neo-Nazi and like a terrible person.
Yeah, but it makes the show kind of funny.
Oh my god.
I'm on the fence about it, but maybe I'll come around to it.
Yeah.
I only watch it illegally.
Yeah, me too. So
Fair.
it doesn't support him.
All right, so who has ideas about what we're talking about?
I've
I don't
none.
think we came up with an official name, so I mean we could start there.
Mr. Peanut is dead.
Mr. Peanut. Fuck, I forgot. Okay. Welcome to
Such a
Mr.
long
Peanut
name.
is Dead.
But sure.
MPID.
Yeah, the MPID podcast.
It's a working title. We can figure it out.
Mhm.
But,
All right, guys. What are we gonna talk about? What do people podcast about?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like
My
you're the like people who know podcast shit.
I just listen to the same one over and over again. I don't know. I have no expertise.
I was trying to think of like if we're podcasting, like we could kind of start off with like ourselves. And I feel like we could talk about, I don't know, like something that the three of us have like done. That was kind of my first thought. And the first thing that came to mind is like I feel like I wanted to ask both of you, when do you feel like our little friendship started? Like what was the starting point for you guys? Because I have a moment, I think, but I don't know if it's gonna line up with what you guys consider our like first moment.
I don't know. The timeline is so messed up to me. Not messed up as in like it's fucked up, dude. Like it's just so out of order in my mind. So I can't remember like what came first, like Submax or eating the calf and just like seeing Beckham be fucking high.
Allegedly
Beckham,
high.
Beckham, what about you?
I don't know. Okay, so I knew you guys were in vocals with Bell or whatever, and I was
Right.
like, they seem interesting. So I don't know, probably just at like lunch or some shit. I don't know. I remember like I really aggressively tried to be your friend, Harlow, for some reason.
Really?
I don't know why. I've never done that before, and I was like, this seems like it'd be kind of funny. So
Oh my
I did,
God.
and it worked. It's like, okay.
It did work. I feel definitely like I got to know you pretty fast, Beckham. I definitely felt like some type of connection. I definitely felt like we were gonna
Yeah.
be good friends. I think though for the three of us, at least like personally for me, although we had hung out, I don't really felt like it was solidified until the day that the three of us smoked and Casey and I
Totally
had
agree.
lung damage from inhaling plastic.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
stupid like water bottle bong that I made.
Yeah, and that
Mhm.
was the first time we had ever sat in the bowl in Tecumseh,
Yep.
Right.
and we got like I think we got gyros or something.
People. Yep, I remember that. That was fun.
Yeah, that was like
Excellent.
that was like 4 years
And Beckham
ago.
tried to buy
Years ago?
rolling papers.
Oh
Yeah, that
my
would.
god. Yeah, so I go in this
What?
place called Blackie's. And I try to get some rolling paper because for the longest time I wanted to like roll my own joints and stuff. So I go in, I'm like, what, like 15 or something?
Probably, yeah.
I'm like, hey, can I have some, like, you come in with me because I'm like scared. And you just like hang out in the back.
I'm
And
standing
I
getting
go to the
gyros.
counter. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go to the counter. I'm like, hey, can I get some like rolling papers? He's like, how old are you, buddy? I'm like, 18. He's like, you have to be 19. I
No,
was
you're
like,
messing up the
"Oh."
story.
Isn't that it?
Mm.
No, so what happened is we went into Blackie's and I kind of just stood in the back because I was fucking nervous. And I was 16 and Beckham was 15 and he goes up and he asks for rolling paper. And I think the guy just tells you no.
No,
So we're like,
no.
okay.
I remember telling him I was
No.
18.
But then Beckham, we went across the street to the other convenience store. And that's
And
when that
then-
happened.
Oh.
That's when that happened. We went to two of them and I think the first guy just kind of said no.
Oh, I
And then
do
the second
remember that.
guy with them was like, "How old are you?" And you said 18, and he was like, "You have to be 19."
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
That was a bummer. Canada gotta be 19.
So we
Well,
ended
at
up
least we don't have to
smoking,
be 21.
True.
True.
So-
We ended
so
up
we
smoking
smoked-
out of an old water bottle.
like the
Yeah.
shitty thin plastic water bottles, not even like a pop bottle.
Yeah, and we got plastic in our lungs from
Yeah.
inhaling plastic because
And then we
Beckham was
slid
high and
down
we
a
went
mud
to the wrong
hill.
spot.
Oh yeah, you slid so far, Casey. That was so
Oh, I
funny.
forgot about that.
Yeah. I think I had to throw out those jeans. I can't remember ever wearing them after that. They were caked in mud.
That was the era
What do you
that
say?
we really thought the song "Sicko Mode" was funny.
And it was. And like, you know what? Our new sicko mode is literally genocide.
Probably
That's
true.
right, little darky.
Well,
Great.
I think our new sicko mode is getting to it, yeah. But it
Yeah,
was
that's
Little
possible.
Darky.
Yeah.
Genocide.
We go through
Yeah,
different
the
phases.
10-minute song.
Yeah.
10-minute
long.
song.
Kind of funny.
But yeah, I guess that's kind of where it started, I think, for me. But yeah, it's weird to think about that we have been friends for over 4 years now.
Yeah.
I know. That's
That's
crazy.
fucking weird.
High
Mhm.
school's, I mean, I don't know, not that far away, but like grade 9
It's
was so
history.
far away.
Yeah.
Did we really become friends in grade 10?
We were in grade 11.
Yeah.
Beckham was in
Okay.
grade
Oh,
10.
Okay.
right.
Mhm.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
Fucking year younger.
Yeah, I'm a little baby bitch.
A little bit.
Yeah. Not even 19 yet. Can't get rolling papers still.
No.
We did get Beckham some for Christmas though.
Yep.
Yeah.
The root beer one that I've yet to try
Mhm.
out.
Yeah, you have to tell if it's good.
Yeah.
I don't know why root beer just felt like the one to get you.
I mean, I love root beer. When I
Okay.
worked in my fast food, I had like because we get free pop, right? The
Mhm.
one perk, I drank root beer every single day.
That's us right now with
Yeah.
Diet Coke.
With the freaking big gulps, we still keep getting them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 89-cent ones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
$1.05 for the giant one.
Nice.
With tax.
No, it's $1.05 with tax.
Yeah, $1.05 with tax.
Does that
Right.
mean like taxes included?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Because then it'd be plus tax.
it would be without
Okay. My bad. Listen, I never. claimed to
99
be
cents without
smart.
tax.
Yeah, Beckham. I mean, for me, it felt significant, but like I smoked last night, and I haven't smoked since
Mhm.
seeing you.
Wow.
2 weeks.
I
That's
know.
gotta be a
Big,
new record for a while.
It definitely is a record. For context, I have been a giant stoner
for
quite a
like
bit of
2
my life.
years.
Quite a bit of my
At
life,
least.
or at least. Beckham and I used to toss around the apple back in Williston.
I have never smoked out of an apple. I don't think I ever
like you
smoked with
have.
you guys. I
'Cause
have not.
used to smoke out of an apple like every single day.
Yeah,
Like during high school I did not smoke.
I
Except for
did.
that one time with you guys.
Right. And a lot in grade 12.
Well, yeah, that doesn't really fucking count though because the world literally had an apocalypse. Like I had permission to become a stoner at that point.
Yeah,
What else is there to do?
exactly. but I took a break, 2-week break. It was pretty good, and then I smoked last night. And I think, upon reflection, I will continue to not do it very often.
Yeah,
Yeah, at least for
I-
now.
that's good. I haven't bought weed in like 2 years or something.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We definitely were spending quite a bit of money on it.
Way too much money. Think about how much money we're gonna have now.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, save
Use it
up.
on big gulps.
For real.
Yeah.
Concert merch.
Oh, you
God.
guys went to a concert recently, didn't you?
We saw Half Alive last Friday, and then we saw Mitski on Saturday. Or no, on
Oh,
Friday.
Friday.
shit. How was it?
It was excellent.
So fucking good.
Some girl in front of us was like, I made friendship bracelets, hoping I make friends. Like, do you guys want friendship bracelets? So,
She like came alone too.
Oh, that's kind of sad, but kind of funny.
a little bit. She was nice.
I was listening to her talk in line. She got her tickets like maybe a week before the concert. I think that's why she went alone.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she's not lonely then. That's good.
Yeah, she seemed pretty friendly.
Yeah. I
But,
would be really surprised if she didn't have many friends.
Casey, tell Beckham about our what we snuck in.
Not true.
So at the Half Alive concert, we were like, shit, man, we should drink. But the shots were like $9. And I got a tall
They weren't
boy.
even full shots either.
No, they were like maybe 1 ounce. And we
Oh,
split
okay.
between us. So we both took little like sips of the shot. Oh, it was awful. So we bought a little flask and like brought the flask to the show, but they like check your bags and like kind of pat you down.
Right.
So I snuck it into my sock and she like did the metal detector shit and didn't even say anything about it. And I was like, cool.
Wow, lucky.
She thinks I just like have a prosthetic leg, you know?
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. I gotta see
and
the
then-
flask.
It's just silver, but we're gonna decorate it.
Right.
Yeah,
Etch
it's
it.
pretty solid.
The,
Oh,
like,
etching would be so cool.
ushers. Oh shit! I have glass etching stuff, but not metal. Hmm?
Thought you were gonna say like you took a syringe and you like put some vodka in like a Kool-Aid thing or something. Because I've seen people do that on like TikTok and stuff.
I have
You guys
seen people
those?
do that.
You
Yeah.
just
seen
you can't
people
sneak in
get-
Kool-Aid either.
No, you're
But you
not
can't-
allowed to bring any like other outside drinks.
Oh, well then you could just stick it in a sock again, and then the metal detector wouldn't go off. You know, for next time.
Mm-hmm.
If we ever want Kool-Aid, vodka,
Yeah.
yeah. But the usher was standing behind us the whole fucking time, so we had
That kind
to
of sucks.
Oh, it was
Covertly.
annoying.
pour it in and just poured the whole thing in.
Yeah. We're seeing Car Seat Headrest on Tuesday.
Oh.
Yo.
Damn, like 3 this month? That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were supposed to have Still Woozy 2 and Hippocampus, but Hippocampus
I
got
know those
canceled.
ones.
and Still Woozy got moved to June.
Oh, that kind of
Yeah.
sucks.
I know. Hey, have you heard back from any other colleges?
Nope.
Wow.
Who have
Not
you
yet.
It's
heard
early
back
enough.
from?
I don't know.
Word.
Sheridan though. Dude,
Yeah?
Sheridan. They're like, come on down.
Come
Or,
on down.
Photography.
Yeah, that would be
Sweet.
so cool.
Damn, shit's kind of expensive. I can't believe dorms are that much.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, and you still have a roommate, and it's $1,000 a month. Like,
To be
Mhm.
fair, it's a pretty big room.
Like it's a double bed.
So
and
you have your
it's-
own space. You just share a kitchen area.
Yeah. It's pretty nice. They're dorms as far as dorms are.
Still sucks.
But yeah, it's way too fucking expensive.
yeah. Is there like a food plan that you have to do too, or how does that
No.
work?
No.
Oh, okay.
You don't have
get
to do a
your
food plan
own
at
shopping.
Sheridan.
Nice. My
Yeah.
sister had to do a food plan for whatever fucking school in Montreal or something, and she's like allergic to peanuts, right? So
Right.
like,
Mhm.
you know, it's kind of tough. And the caterers had like peanuts and shit in their food, and they're like, "Well, you have to do it anyway. Like, you have to pay for it."
Really?
Yeah,
That's awful.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like snails and like gross stuff in her food.
Oh wow.
And it turns out it's like the service was like for prisons. Like they feed prisoners.
Really?
Yeah. It's like
That's
the
so fucked
cheapest,
up.
worst, most like disgusting food ever.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, at least with Sheridan, you get to choose what you want to eat and like spend the money you want to spend.
Oakville's so
Yeah.
expensive for groceries, though. It makes me want to throw up every time I go grocery shopping.
Shit, man. Gotta shoplift, allegedly.
Allegedly, right?
Gotta throw allegedly at the end of everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would never. I have never.
Yeah,
Of course not.
Anyone
But allegedly, you should
You
talk
could.
about your Dollarama days.
yeah.
Allegedly, I might have stolen like $500 worth of goods from a Dollarama, maybe.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah. Back
And
in
then
the
they put in
day.
security cameras.
Yep, probably for me.
You
Me
couldn't have
and
been the
some
only
other
one.
person. Oh
If they
yeah.
make it that easy,
I mean, like, how could you not, you know?
yeah.
People aren't always smart.
Right. I heard this one story of this one guy who I accidentally smoked weed with. I don't even know his name. I don't remember.
Did you say
Oh.
accidentally?
Yeah, well, I was in the park with someone smoking weed, and then I go to my spot, you know, the
Mhm.
bathroom,
Yeah, absolutely.
and there's some people there. I'm like, oh, I mean, hey,
You're in my
smoke the guy,
spot.
because you know, stoner car culture or whatever.
Exactly.
And he's like, okay, one time, you know, he goes up to the register, and by the register, there's all these like stacks of lighters, right? And he's paying for his shit, whatever. And then he tries to like finesse a lighter, and cashier's like, hey, and then they just fucking like run away. Like people just like take shit from there, and like the cashier's not gonna run after them, you know? Like,
No.
what are they gonna do? Call the police? Whatever. Like, I doubt it.
I've only seen a cashier like kind of chase after someone, and it was at that like I don't remember what it's called. It's like Urban Behavior or something. In the mall in Devonshire. Do you know which
Wow,
one I'm
that's
talking
some
about?
real urban behavior.
Oh, I vaguely know.
And
No.
like she just like speed walked, like she didn't look back, and the cashier was like, "Hey, hey," like setting off the alarms, and like jogged halfway down the hall, and then gave up and like came back.
That's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious. I
that's
did
what I
not know
do.
that.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
minimum wage, right? So whatever.
Yeah, how much are you really getting paid?
Yeah, and it's not like
I
they're stealing
just-
like your money, like whatever.
Minimum
It's
I
wage,
can't
minimum
imagine-
effort.
I
Yeah,
can't imagine ever working like a minimum wage job and seeing someone shoplift and even saying anything about it.
I know. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I myself, you know, I'm kind of biased because, you know, I
Yeah,
allegedly shoplift, right? So,
of
like,
course.
if I see someone shoplift, I'm gonna be like, yeah, good on you, buddy. Like,
Power,
that up.
power to you.
yeah, I give them
Yeah.
coupons. I give them a discount.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I feel like I would just turn the other way. I would just mind my business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. What are you gonna do?
It's like
Not a
it's
manager.
passing it forward.
Yeah,
It's giant corporations too that have all of the money in the world that can replace them. Like I get honestly if it's a small business and you're stealing from them, like that's pretty shit.
yeah.
Mhm.
But like a Dollarama, a Walmart, no, you're entitled to steal.
I don't know. I've never seen anyone like actively steal something from a job that I was working at, but so many people at Starbucks are just like, "You made my drink wrong, make it again," and then they just get 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't take it from them?
You're not allowed to, especially with COVID.
Oh,
Right.
You're supposed to like it's literally like 2 days of training. When you're training for the job is like making the moment right and like customer service.
You had like real
Oh.
training?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
I had 2 weeks of training when I first started working there.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I only
At
had
my-
1 week and I worked in a factory.
I know. Starbucks is insane.
my factory that I work at now, I had 0 days of training.
That's
And
awful.
man, I did not know what was going on. I still kind of don't really know what's going on like 5 months later.
I over the summer I worked at a seatbelt factory, and they gave us a week of training, and like it was pretty hard, honestly, just because I kept falling asleep.
Oh, really? What
Yeah,
were the hours?
of the
Like
training.
like what time did you go to work where you were falling asleep? Or was it just like
Training
really
started
boring?
at no, training started at 7 a.m. and I think it was done at like
Oh,
2 or 3. But
that's
it was
tough.
just mostly sitting like in like a little room, just like watching PowerPoints and like taking little mindless quizzes. And I couldn't
Oh.
even like fall asleep successfully because there were only 2 people in the class.
You'd think that'd be like online, you know,
Yeah,
especially during like COVID era.
they're just pretty serious about safety. Like it's just one of their like big policy things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I get it, but it was pretty long. And then once you get, honestly, like the whole time you're working, you just kind of want to get down like onto the floor to start working, just so then you're doing something at least. And
Oh, I
then you
thought you
get
meant
down
like lay
there.
down on the ground and sleep or something.
Oh no, no, I mean like
Sit down on the floor.
the working floor. But
Right.
honestly, by like the second week of being on the floor, you take for granted that little air conditioned room you like fell asleep in doing training.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Was it like not ventilated or anything there?
Oh, it would get so hot. It was just the summer and they had like giant fans, but the fans were not enough.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did a lot of like online modules and shit for Starbucks, and then I would go and do like practical training, and then I would go back and like do more computer work for 2 weeks.
Seems pretty extra for fast food place.
Starbucks is a cult.
Yeah, Starbucks is pretty hardcore.
It is so culty.
At my shitty Harvey's, we had this little Exonify app or whatever, and we had to do training like every single day.
Oh,
And it was like 1 or 2 minutes. Sometimes we'd have like actual stuff.
Oh, we had that every
harassment
Thursday.
stuff. Every
yeah.
Thursday.
We had like
Yeah.
monthly training, and whenever new shit dropped, I had to like be trained to make them. But I usually got out of it because I would just read the little recipe card and just make it.
Oh,
Like, it's just simple. I don't know why you have to watch me make it.
yeah. My manager would like text me like, "Hey, do your daily training." Like, bitch, am I even getting paid for this? Like, come on.
As
now.
long as you clock in.
True.
Yeah.
I had
I
one
always try
manager
to
that. Sorry, go
go
for
ahead.
it.
No, go ahead.
I just had one manager who, like, she was like, I don't want you to fucking talk to me on your breaks because you're not being paid to do that. You're being paid to take a break. Like, don't talk to me. And I was like, word, okay.
Damn,
Bye.
what? Yikes.
That's hilarious.
I'm eating Pockies.
I'm eating
jealous.
cucumbers and soy sauce and
I'm not
sriracha.
eating, but I do feel a little left out now.
Well, you had your oatmeal.
I did. It was gone fast though.
What'd you put in it today?
Nothing crazy, just strawberries and yogurt.
Nice.
Yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt makes it like creamier.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yummy.
it works.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of any other stories.
You guys want to hear about the time I lit a barrel on fire?
I've heard
Yeah.
it, but I want to hear it again.
Okay. So, I'm hanging out with these guys, right? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
None of this actually happened. This is all like an improv bit. Because I'm
Mhm.
just quick on my feet.
You wrote this.
I wrote, yeah. So I'm hanging out with some guys, and they all did like shrooms and stuff, and I wasn't into that yet, you know. I just
Allegedly yet.
yeah, I just smoked a lot of weed.
Uh,
So yeah, we hang out, and it's like not too late yet or anything, because you know they're doing shrooms, you know, it lasts a while. You wouldn't want to do that shit at like super late. I mean, it was pretty late, but like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we skate around and stuff, skate some garages, meet up with some other people, just have a good time, right?
Mhm.
And then one of my buddies is sleeping over in my basement.
Mm-hmm.
And my
Mm.
mom's like, y'all gotta be back by 10 or something. Because, I'm like 15. I mean, 10 is kind of like early. And I was kind of like, oh, that sucks. So we go back, the two of us, and then we hang out for a while. Then we watched in like YouTube on the big old TV and shit. And he's still on shrooms. And, he's still kind of high. It's not like calm down now because it's just like hours later.
Mhm.
And it gets to like 2 or 3 a.m. And it's like, hey, like, want to head out again? I'm like, yeah. So we go out and skate, and this is my Dollarama days, right? So I have about 2,000 matches because they're really
Of
tiny
course.
and they can just, fit up your sleeve, stick them in your pocket. I wasn't that like quick, so I just kind of opened my bag and threw them in. I don't know how I didn't get caught, but whatever. So I bring my matches, my little gym bag, and we skate on down, and we meet up with the two other people again. So we go to our high school, and we start like flicking matches at each other. You know the thing where you like hold the matchbox, and then you take your thumb, and you kind of press down and flick on like the sandpaper side, and then like
Yeah.
it flicks out, and it's on fire. So we start like flicking them at each other and stuff. And I have like 2,000 matches in my bag. So like, I hope I don't blow up. But, we flick them at each other. And we're like, wow, guys, this is like fun. Like fire is so much fun. We should,
Start a fire.
yeah. So we go to Wilstead. I mean, we go somewhere, and they're like the metal garbages, right? You see them in the
Mhm.
movies of like New York, and
The
there's like
big
hobos
barrels,
like
yeah.
warming their hands and stuff.
New
Yeah.
York.
Yeah. So we empty one out, like we take the bag out, one of them, and he he just like flings it to the side with all this garbage in it. And I bring some of like my old school notes and shit so that something will actually light. So
Mhm.
we're all standing around this bar at like or this barrel at like 3 or 4 a.m. and we're just like passing around like boxes and like opening them, dumping them, throwing everything in, right?
Of
So
matches?
yeah.
Hmm.
So we save one package and then the barrel's kind of full, and we're all like standing back. I'm kind of like scared. And then one of them, not me, because I'm a little pussy bitch, he takes a match, he flicks it.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he flicks it and he sticks it in. And I thought it was gonna like explode, but it's just like this tiny little flame. And he's like, "All right, get me a stick." So he grabs a stick, and he's like sticking it in and like spinning it around like a big like cauldron. He's like a big witch or something, and then like erupts. It's this like huge flame that like reaches out the top a little bit.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was sick. I was like, wow, this is so cool. And then one of them like freaks his shit. He's like, guys, like I heard someone or something. Like I hear people talking. And I was like, okay.
Is it one of
time.
the ones on shrooms or?
Yeah, it was. I was like, all right, guys, time to go. And like all three of them like saw someone, like people, like one of them was like, wow, there's like a soccer mom there or something. I was like, I don't know what a soccer mom's doing at like 4 a.m. He said there's like three of them or something. And we head on out. Kyle and I are
Well,
skating.
you were
I mean,
starting a fire in a public park. Like maybe you woke people up.
it's not loud. We were pretty quiet.
I doubt that.
I don't even know. I don't remember. We were probably a little bit quiet. So like we skate away as fast as we can, and then they separate again and go back to their houses, and then we call it a night.
And nothing after that?
Pretty fun. Well, the police called one of them.
Yeah.
Really?
Apparently, supposedly.
Yeah. I was there for that. That was fucking
Did they get in
crazy.
shit?
I don't
Nope.
remember. I don't think I think they got in shit with their mom.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I don't know how though. Like, I didn't record anything on my phone, and I told the other guys to like not do that because it's kind of incriminating.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
is a little
Um,
incriminating.
And the people who were there, like who I never saw, so I can't even vouch for this. But like,
Right.
they weren't close enough because I never saw them. They weren't close enough to see anyone's face. So I don't know how they got tied back to that. Like,
That's weird.
That's so.
it's
I
it's
was
something
like,
that fucks with me still.
here's my like. Have I told you the full story of that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I was allegedly in Toronto with our friend and his mom, and then we were on the streetcar like after, I don't know, I think we went to go see fucking Lion King or something.
Oh,
Like
the new one?
no, the show, not the
Oh.
movie. And like their mom gets a call and she does
Oh,
not look happy.
I thought it was
Um,
the person, not their mother.
no, their mother got the call, and then
Oh god.
we were just like sitting on the thing, and their mom's like, no, like they can't come to the phone right now, they're not home, whatever. And
Oh,
then
that's weird.
hangs up, yeah, and was like, yo, the police want to fucking question you. And I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
That's so scary. Wait a minute. Was that about that thing or the other thing?
I don't
You
know.
guys know what I'm talking about?
What's the other thing?
I cannot say.
I think I know what
But
the other
you know what
thing
I'm talking
is.
about. I think it's the other thing because I
Yeah,
don't think
but they turn to me and they're like, I set a barrel on fire in Williston Park. Like, I don't know what to do. And they told their mom. And like,
but I feel like it wasn't
yeah,
about that because there's no way.
Yeah, I feel like they just
feel like it's about
incriminated
the other
themselves
thing.
for two things.
I know. Honestly, I did not even put those dots together until this exact moment.
Because the other thing, I know for a fact police got involved for the other thing.
Mhm.
Is the other
Um,
thing what I think the other thing is?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
Guys,
cool.
we can't even release this.
Yeah, we can't release this. This is all
Were we
sensitive.
going to anyway?
Yeah, totally. This will be the pilot episode that's blocked from a couple people's vision. Anyway,
Yeah, if that was possible.
you guys got any wacky zany stories or improvs? I mean,
I don't know. I've never snuck out of my house.
I have.
I have
Well,
two.
clearly, you just talked about it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think it doesn't really
Um,
count though. It's with someone and it's a sleepover, right? But continue your story.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I'm just
have
not a
not
bad
really-
boy kid.
Yeah, I've snuck out, but I haven't done really anything with it. Like I would leave and be like, okay, and then I would go home. Like there really was not much to do. It's Tecumseh.
Yeah, there's nothing around there. And
I
like
used-
by the time we were friends and like lived together, I just didn't even have a curfew. Like I
Yeah.
just went home when I
How
wanted.
old?
16.
Nice.
I never
Yeah.
had a
Like-
curfew officially. I just was a fucking loser and didn't go out.
Oh, I see.
I feel like the most I would go out like alone was when I like lived alone anyways. So I
Mhm.
didn't have a curfew because I had no parental supervision, you know.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That checks out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was like, Beckham, do you know that I like lived alone for like a couple months when I was 15?
Oh no, I thought you meant like school. But I guess you
College?
don't even-
No. No.
Um,
I was kicked out for a few months
Where'd you live? Did you pay
at
for
my
it?
dad's place.
Oh,
Yeah, my dad had not started renting out like our house yet, but like him and my stepmom lived in Oakville in an apartment, so like the house was just empty.
oh,
So
where? Where was this house?
it's Windsor. It's like it's pretty close to Tecumseh, but it's like by like Stop 26 if you know where that is.
Nope.
It's by what else
Becca
is it around
knows
there?
nothing.
It's around Riverside High School.
Right.
Do you know where Riverside is?
I've heard of that school before.
Cool. It doesn't really matter. It's a weird part
Yeah,
of Windsor. But yeah, no, I just lived there for a couple months and like I would just bus to get to Walkerville and then I would bus back.
Right. Kicked out, huh? Bad boy.
Yeah. A little bit, I guess.
Oh,
So.
really?
No, I just came out as trans.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say. I thought it was just your mom being crazy.
Bad boy. It was my mom
Anyway.
being crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
Yeesh.
bad girl becomes bad boy. But yeah, so I would like go for walks and like do shit late then because I was like 15 and like literally living alone. Like I was like, whatever, what else? Like who's gonna stop me right now? I'm literally kicked out.
Yeah.
So
That must
yeah,
have
that
felt
was
good for a bit. Like,
it.
you're cooped up in this house. You're like, hey, I'm free for a bit,
It
Like,
was
that must have
empty.
felt
Yeah, it
good.
was a giant house like to myself. So I mean, I've never looked at it that way, but I like your positive outcome.
Well, yeah, I guess it'd be hard to be happy in that situation.
Yeah, we're here
Um,
now.
how'd you eat? Did you get your own groceries
My
and shit?
neighbors.
Oh, that's
I
good.
ate a lot of my neighbors' food, and then just like the money I had saved up, I would like spend on a little bit of groceries and stuff.
Wait, I've only.
Yeah, that makes
So,
sense.
yeah, I was lucky. Like I grew up really close to my neighbors. So like they just would like let me eat with them or like bring me food sometimes, which was nice.
Right. Is that the house you grew up in, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, is this like that? No, I feel like it's not. Is this the house where you're telling me the kids are playing and then you like hop the fences and shit, or is that something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like this
okay.
is my childhood house. Yeah. So it's
Right.
like in a little cul-de-sac, but like I grew up really close with like all of my neighbors and stuff there. They all had kids, and so like it was a pretty close like knit community. And then my dad moved to Oakville, and we owned the house for a while and like would like back and forth stay there, but then they started renting it out the
Do they
end of
still?
grade 10. Yeah, they still have renters, but they haven't sold it. They want to move back for retirement, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
why? In Windsor? Why?
No, I don't know.
They love
Because they're
Windsor.
old, yeah, and they like being by the water.
There's a lot of water
Oh,
elsewhere.
trust me, I've said that, but
Yeah.
I mean, they're the type of people that want to like have a place in Windsor, but they also want to like buy a place like in Romania or something weird. Like,
Oh, that'd be kind of cool
yeah.
when it gets too
So
cold.
yeah, exactly.
Winter's disgusting in Windsor.
It's so gross.
Yeah. Shit.
Well,
I always imagine like you two like growing up side by side in Tecumseh. How
no,
old were you when
yeah.
you moved again to?
Not really.
I moved to Tecumseh when I was about 7 or 8, but I didn't meet Casey until I was probably 9.
I also
Oh,
I moved there when I was like 6.
right. You're from London, Ontario.
Am
Right. Right. How's
Yeah.
that?
don't remember much. I had a dog.
Sick.
That's all.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Was
real.
like a big, nice dog or like a stupid, tiny, yippy one?
It was a purebred German Shepherd.
Oh, cool. I know that
Yeah.
dog.
My parents,
that
when they
breed.
bought their house, like the owner just was like, "Hey, I'm leaving my fucking dog. I don't want it anymore." And they were like, "Okay, word. Like, I guess we'll take your dog." And that dog was my dad's best friend. You know, it was fucking crazy.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Beckham, have you ever had a dog?
No, all these bitches in my family are allergic to everything except for
Yeah.
So, have you had any pets?
I had a fish.
Tell us about it.
Okay, his name was Tom,
Mhm.
short
Tom?
for tomato.
Of fucking course.
Yeah, he was red.
Wow.
He was a beta fish. He lasted a good like 4 or 5 years or something.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
R.I.P.
He lasted at
Tomato.
least like 3 years though.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the homie.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can't really remember any fish I had except for I had one like little algae eater, and his name was Chopsticks.
What was his name?
Is that a
Chopsticks?
race thing?
No, he just had like because they have whiskers and they looked like
Oh.
chopsticks. I don't know.
Right. Oof, that's weird. You're
That's pretty
getting back to
dumb.
your old racist self.
I was like 8.
Anyway.
For viewer context, Casey's Casey's the white one of the group.
I'm the minority
Yeah, I was just
at
gonna
this
say.
time.
Casey's white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, you know what? That that could have context one day. They might need to know the world.
They could probably already tell.
Yeah.
You really think so? Shit.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
I used to have
Yep.
frogs as a kid.
I
that's
remember that.
sick.
Yeah, they were kind of cool. Like they hung out in like little fish bowls. Like they weren't regular like pond frogs or anything. Like they were like completely aquatic frogs. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they were pretty cool, and they lasted quite some time. Mine died kind of early, but like my siblings, like I think lived for like quite a few years.
Shit, eh?
I mean, I'm
I didn't know
missing the
they
big
lasted so
picture.
long.
I had a gecko, which was that
Yeah.
took way more precedence.
That's
I can't
awesome.
believe you never talked about
His name was
Harley.
Harlequin. Yeah, Harley, and I had him for like
Nice.
13 years or something. Like forever.
13.
Yeah, long
Damn.
time. Maybe 12. Maybe not that long, but
Holy shit. My
yeah, he kicked it for a long time.
nice. My neighbor who I grew up with was across the street. He had like an axolotl and
Oh,
like a lizard and 3 cats and a bunch of hamsters and I think a dog, maybe.
It's got to be animal abuse at some point.
Yeah, his house.
You can't own a
so
zoo like
bad.
that.
Yeah, like they can't take care of him. Like, it's just too much for one person.
I remember being like 5 or 6 when I first got my gecko and like playing with him all day, like enjoying this little sticky guy's company. And then for the first time ever, he shit on me. And
Oh,
I
no.
lost my mind as a 5-year-old. It didn't even occur to me the fact that these bitches cannot be litter trained. It's a gecko.
Guess so.
Yeah, and it was heartbreaking to understand that I had to deal with poop the rest of my life. Not even from him, but from
Is that where you
everyone.
learned about poop?
I just didn't want to
As a
deal with
life
it
lesson?
ever. Yeah, that's why I can't have a baby.
Yeah.
That thing's gonna shit, and I'm gonna put the whole thing in the garbage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't have kids.
My
Yeah.
most vivid memory, like growing up and being friends with you when we were like 9, is I went over on Halloween one time, and Tal also had friends over, and they were all kind of like holding the gecko in your room, and it either like peed or shit on one of them, and they just
Mhm.
dropped it.
Yeah, I was so
Oh
pissed.
no.
So I like picked up the gecko and put it back in the cage. And they were all screaming, and I was like, "You guys are weird.
Yeah, I was so annoyed. Anytime
You
I ever
just
had
dropped
like
this gecko, dude."
anytime I ever had like friends like come over and like any of them that like would mishandle the gecko, I would literally like take note. I'm like, you're never holding him again. Like,
Not invited back.
yeah, for real. Be nice to my gecko.
And like Zoe gets a whole ass cat.
Yeah.
We got a cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Pumpkin, right?
Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's crazy. That is not a cat.
That is a feral creature.
That is
Also a
feral
human.
creature. Yeah, he's fucked up.
He feels like one of those people that was like grew up in the wilderness, you know what I mean? And like is just starting civilization, but it's a cat.
Yeah, he clearly he does not know how to like he cannot become domesticated.
No.
Yeah,
Like
I
an
cannot
outdoor
do
cat,
that.
or always stay
Not even in a
bro?
feral cat way, in a feral human way.
You know what? He's a Maine Coon cat, so like he is supposed to be outside. And like for the
Oh.
first like couple months of owning him, actually longer than that, like the first like 6 months of owning him, they wouldn't let him go outside, and like it made him crazy. It made him like quarantine crazy. Like he's not built like that. Like those cats are meant to be in the wilderness. And yeah, it was fucked up. They really should have taken better care of this cat. But he's fine now, and he goes outside now. But like
that's
he
good.
only goes outside with supervision. They won't even like let
Weird.
him go off on his own.
Oh.
Remember when he like ran away one day and
He was just under the
he was under the porch.
under the porch. Yeah, yeah, they're so stupid.
Yeah.
Man, I fucking love cats.
Yeah, I
My
know.
neighborhood, I had like so many cats. Like there's this one cat, right? When I was like 0 to 3 or something.
Mhm.
My parents found this cat like in the wintertime, and it was in the hood of their car.
Oh.
And they're like, this is such a cute little kitten, but we can't keep it because we're all allergic. So they gave it to our next door neighbors who are
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
who also have a ton of animals to the point where it's like they can't take care of them. So it kind of felt bad. But
Mhm.
his name was Yoda, and I basically grew up with him because I was such like an outdoor kid, and I
Right.
always hung out with Yoda. I hope he's still kicking it. One time I visited like a year ago, and he came up to me. I was like, "Shit, you're still
That's
kicking it!" Like he's
adorable.
such a old fucking cat.
He remembers
Beautiful
you.
soul.
Yeah. And then I
That's really
moved to this
good.
new neighborhood 3, 4 years ago, or something. I don't know. And so many dogs. There's so many dogs. There's only
That
one
sounds like your
cat, and he doesn't
nightmare.
like me. I know. Then they're like gross, and we have like an interesting like front yard with like bushes and shit. So they always
Oh,
piss and
right.
shit everywhere, man.
Beckham really
Sucks.
doesn't like dogs, for context.
I don't like dogs. I don't like most dogs. I like quiet dogs,
Cinnamon.
quiet big dogs. Not cinnamon. I don't like cinnamon.
Yeah, I don't like
You don't
cinnamon.
like cinnamon?
I know you don't like
Cinnamon's
cinnamon.
too needy. Every time
Cinnamon
I
is a
go over
little
there,
needy.
every time I go over there, every time.
I can't remember cinnamon barking.
I
I
don't think
can't
I've heard
either,
it,
but it's
but
hilarious.
but
I
it-
love the sound
It's
you
the
still get.
energy.
yeah, he like or she, I don't know, whines and stuff and pouts
I
when you.
I
when
don't
you
think Becca would be
want
very good
attention.
with kids either. It just
Oh
whines
yeah,
and
that's so
pouts.
true. Yeah,
collectively, if you gave
maybe
Beckham
later.
and I a baby, we would probably last, like, realistically, if we tried, maybe 12 hours.
Yeah, I'll do my best not to give you babies.
Thank you.
Like, is
Are
that
you our
immortal?
baby provider? Like,
Well, I'm the only one that can get pregnant, I
you're
guess.
the only biological baby holder? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Casey kind of thought that. Actually, that's not
I've got the
true.
baby maker.
Casey, several times over the
Mm.
course of our friendship, you have thought that you are Mary and you are pregnant.
I still could be.
What?
You say this all the time.
Oh, like
I
the
mean it this
virgin,
time.
Yeah.
the virgin birther thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like 2 weeks late. I mean it this time.
Well, do you feel like
Shit.
there's a baby inside of you?
Can you feel it? Is he kicking?
It's really still not how it works.
Okay, if he kicks a lot, you should name him that one
Sir
soccer
kicks
player.
a lot.
No, Beckham. You know David Beckham? That's
No.
what my mom did. Guys.
Really? Because you kicked a lot?
Yeah.
That's
That
actually
is-
really cute.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
not at all how I knew that you got your name.
Really? I thought I'd.
I thought they just liked it.
Honestly,
Nah.
like when I picture Beckham as a little fetus inside of someone, I do picture him like angrily kicking the inside, like trying to get out.
I'm just listening
Yeah.
to
Just
Little
stomping.
Darky just going crazy.
Little darky baby in the stomach.
Bitch
Yeah.
ass mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. I don't have any significant story names. I'm Guatemalan and my grandparents are native Mayan, so they were like, it's gotta be a native name. But I'm trans and I changed it, so it doesn't even matter now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
why did you pick your name?
Honestly, because my tio's name is Geraldo, and
What does that mean?
it's just
What's
a Spanish
Tia?
name.
No, what's Tia?
Tio, uncle.
Tio. Uncle. Oh.
Yeah. So I wanted something kind of similar, and Harlow fit and felt right enough, I guess. So
Yeah.
I
I mean,
don't
I'd
know.
say it seems fitting, but like I've only known you as Harlow, so.
It's true. Have you ever felt my name is not fitting?
Nope.
Do you? Yeah, I guess you have only known me as Harlow. That is pretty crazy. But Casey knew me pre-Harlow,
Yeah.
which is also pretty crazy.
How was
I don't
that?
really think about it, I guess. In my
That's-
memories,
I mean,
your
I
name
don't
is
think about it
Harlow.
either. Yeah. Yeah. There was that
I
like
just remember when
awkward-
you went by your last name.
Yeah,
while.
in grade 10, so probably like a year before we were friends, Beckham.
What
I just went by
Castillo?
Castillo.
I've heard of that. I think.
Yeah, I just
My
went by
sister told me
Castillo.
that or something. I don't.
Really? The fact
Maybe?
that she even knows my name, I'm honored. Yeah, but I
Right.
I went by that for a while. I knew I was gonna go by Harlow. I just like I didn't know how to announce it to the world, so I was like, Castillo is fine. Like, just call me my last name until I figure it out.
Right.
But it was fine. And then like literally, and then I got kicked out. But then my mom too was like, "You can't go by your last name." I literally divorced that name. I don't want to call you that. I was like, "You're a baby."
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, I literally was. I was like, "You need to grow up." Like that's so stupid.
For real.
Yeah, but parents can be like that sometimes. Maybe not. Maybe it's just mine.
I don't know. I think I have.
Definitely mine are normal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beckham definitely has the most normal parent. Like parents in general. Like
I
Yeah.
think
I
so.
feel like my parents are
I
pretty out
grew
of
up such
pocket.
a normal kid. I'm so grateful. You know, like not to flex,
No,
but
no.
yeah, I don't know.
Flexing your normal childhood.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. I think you're pretty lucky as someone who had a
Yeah.
not normal childhood.
Like parent wise anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did not, but that is okay. I know Beckham who had a normal childhood, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Normal
These
childhood by
cats
association.
Yeah, Casey's parents are they're cool. I think in just the sense that you grew up like without knowing anything about religion.
Yeah, I think that's pretty adverse. Not adverse. It's very not Windsor.
Yeah, I agree.
Is Windsor
Yeah.
really religious? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Windsor's really French Catholic.
yeah, I was about to
I
say
didn't
that.
even know that. Shit.
No,
Yeah.
Windsor's really French Catholic. There's like think
Beckham,
of all
you
the
went
fucking
to a French
churches.
Catholic school.
Did I?
Well, you went to a French school. I just
Yeah.
only assume it's French Catholic. What's it called?
Um
Oh,
okay, I went
St.
to
John Baptist?
no. Okay, I went to
Oh, okay.
Bellwood
That's the one.
and then I went to Giles. None of them had any sort of like
Yeah,
I
neither
don't
of
know
those
how
are
religious
religious.
mean, but like none of them had any
Oh,
like Bible studies or any kind of Jesus talk at all.
Yeah.
curious.
I went to
Because my
the
parents. Sorry, go.
No, I was just gonna say I went to the most ghetto high school in or not high school, grade school in like all of fucking Windsor.
What's it called?
Hetherington.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's insane. It was a very weird school and
Lots of fights there?
yeah, a lot of out of pocket shit.
Yeah.
We had the cops constantly cycling through. But
Really?
oh
Shit,
yeah,
eh?
yeah, there was a bunch of stuff.
What
We
is
had a
this,
bunch of
Riverdale?
like this is honestly it was right by Riverside High School. Like it was just like it was in an area that was like pretty like low income, but then also it was by like the really rich water area. So like half of the school was like extremely rich kids and the other half was like pretty low income housing kids.
That's fucked.
There was a very small like middle ground, but like it caused a lot of like tension and like actual issues.
Wow, it sounds like an actual like shitty Netflix show.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Yeah, I was gonna go to this school like closer to my old house.
Mhm.
And I used to live in like a not great neighborhood, and it's called Dougal School, and it was like run
Oh
down
yeah.
and shitty and like a
My
bunch of
mom works at
broke
Dougal
ass
right now.
people. Really?
Yeah, and she essentially says the same thing about it. So
Yeah, yeah. They're like,
yeah,
let's not do that. So
yeah. She used to work for the school board doing like basically like all of the admissions for like kids that were refugees coming from like not Canada. So
right.
like they sent her there to work because she has like experience with it. Because a
Oh,
bunch of the kids are like refugees.
it's kind of ironic, like
I know.
you know.
I mean,
um,
she married my dad at one point, who was a refugee. Like, she's just a fucking weirdo.
your dad was a
I think she
refugee?
is. Yeah, yeah. He
From
had to flee the
what?
country. He was protesting in Guatemala City, and he had to flee.
Why? What was
There
going
was
on there?
like, there were a bunch of stuff. Guatemala is still fucked up, but it was pretty bad off. When he was pretty young, and he was protesting. I was something against the like main branch of government. They were like really, really oppressive for a large chunk of time. They're still not great, but they're a
Dude,
lot better
that
than they were.
sucks.
So he was protesting, and like a group, like kind of like of extremists, like targeted the people at the protest. So we had to
Damn.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how we met my mom, because she was teaching ESL, like English language learners,
Right.
and
Oh, I
yeah,
didn't know that's how they met, but
yeah. I honestly think the older I get, the more I realize that I think Amy just has a weird like white savior complex.
oh, for real,
Oh
yeah.
shit, eh? Yeah, that makes sense.
Totally see that.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, that's how they met, and it was like in Windsor, like it's not far from where she works now, which is crazy to me.
Can't.
Imagine living your whole life in Windsor.
Yeah, like
Weird.
Amy
Well,
Amy was born like in Windsor. Like she grew up a little bit in Tecumseh and then in Windsor. Like she's literally lived there her whole life.
people who have married their like high school sweethearts and have lived in Windsor their whole life and like have kids
That sounds like
and
the
like
worst
they
outcome
all
for
stay
me.
in Windsor. Like I can't fucking imagine that. That makes
I
me
know.
nauseous, actually.
I don't know if I'm
Um,
like biased against it just because like I don't like Windsor, but
Hmm.
like I imagine like people wanting to be here, you know? Like I
I
don't think anyone
know,
means to end up here on purpose. Like
and
live
I
that's
here
what's crazy.
above like
totally
Like
40.
understand the appeal of Windsor to like
outsiders.
outsiders and like white French Catholic conservatives and like
Yeah,
passive aggressive people. I feel like passive aggressive people love Windsor.
it's just I understand how it's for some people. It just God could never be for me. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
You said this like I don't know. Maybe it was 1 year ago or could have been longer. I don't even know. But you were like if I could gut Windsor and just put whoever I want in there, I think I would really like it there.
Totally, because I think the layout and the landmarks are super cool.
Yeah.
But I want nothing to do with almost everyone that's there.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, like I know for me personally, a lot of it's like the people, like
Mhm.
I'm sick of the people. But I mean also
Yeah.
like I don't know what landmarks y'all are talking about. I mean
I
there's the
just
river,
there's the river,
but
honestly, and
what
like
else
the
there to
Ganacho
do?
Trail, which is pretty like a good space of like nature. Um, I think the downtown scene is small, but like it's kind of nice as well.
It could be cute.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like
Being on
vintage
the border
and
as
shit.
well.
Yeah.
Walkerville area, I also think is super charming, like the way it's old.
Hmm.
I do like Walkerville.
Yeah, so if I could just gut it out.
Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's my take on it, but
Yeah. Still though, that's not the plan for me. I'm planning on going to school. You know,
Mhm.
I want to get my big-ish city living on because like I don't want to like stay in a big city because
Okay.
like it just feels like kind of lame and overwhelming and definitely not up my alley. Like I don't like a lot of people, so I'm gonna go do that for school just because it's like a not a permanent thing.
Mhm.
And
Hmm.
then I'm gonna go up north somewhere or BC. I don't know. I'm just gonna
But
go
maybe
away.
you'll never come back.
I was gonna say if you go to BC, you'll never come back.
Maybe
Yeah, that'll be sad
it's
as
okay.
long
We'll
as we
have
can come
our
visit
yeah. We'll have our weekly or monthly or something
our
podcasts.
podcasts.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
but I'm gonna live in
Our
the
little
trees
Sundays.
somewhere. That's the plan.
I think that's I think you're meant to do that. And honestly, like I think once I graduate, I'm already only 40 minutes from Toronto. I think I'm gonna end up there for a few years.
Yeah,
But after that, I mean, if I stay because I like it, I'll stay. But if not, like, I mean, I'll go where there's work and I'll go where I'm happy.
Yeah, Toronto's a pretty good hub for like film stuff and art stuff and
Exactly.
like the kind of general field that all three of us are in.
Hmm.
yeah.
Um,
I think it'll
I
be curious to
don't
see
even
if we like
know.
stay there, how long we stay there.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll live there eventually at least for a while.
Mhm.
Expensive too, huh?
It is
Yeah.
expensive, but honestly, not more expensive than what I'm paying right now.
Yeah, no,
True.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to like move actually into the city.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I was telling Casey like I might do another degree after this one.
Which one?
Well, if I major in sound, I'm in second year, so I'm in 2 streams right now, which are sound and editing, but I have to like decide on one. So if I
Oh.
major in sound, I'm probably gonna go and take like another sound degree. There's quite a few, but there's a bunch of really great places in Toronto that I could get, even if it's just like a diploma, like not a full degree. Um, they would help a lot with like jobs and stuff. So I debatably might do that, or I might take a year like in between and see what work is like, and then decide from there. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
I've kind of decided like I'm not in any rush to rush being a student. Like I'm gonna go and get what I need, and whatever I have to do it. Like I'll be better off for it, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just scared I'm gonna start the workforce too soon and be burnt out like
In your 20s?
before. Yeah, in my 20s when my career should just be starting, and then I just don't want to do it anymore. Like,
Yeah.
what do I do then? I guess
that
change
makes sense.
careers, but like
So many
the
people do
thought of
that.
that is so terrifying to me.
It's
Yeah.
terrifying, but I don't know. I feel like the older I get, the more I have to be okay with this idea of like I'm not gonna get it right the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to accept it though. But
Yeah,
who
man,
knows?
we have a bit of time.
Yeah, I'm just like, shit, man. I have 1 fucking year.
Yeah, I mean honestly, like there's no rush. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think so.
And you talked about getting a degree in something else too, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it would just be too much like school that I wouldn't want to go into it anymore.
Okay.
I guess I feel the same about starting in the workforce too early. I
Right.
just don't feel like a working adult yet. And like, I don't
Uh,
feel old enough to have a career. But
You don't feel like a working adult yet? Then don't be. Like
like I have to work. And I'm an
no,
adult no matter if I want to be or not.
of course, but like if you don't, I don't know. I was like I feel like that would make sense then, or like a reason why you should consider like going back to school or like staying in school a bit longer. Like if you don't feel ready to like jump into that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm getting a job right now. I'm going to be a working adult. No, it's not in my
where you
field,
gonna
and
work?
it's well, I have a job interview on Wednesday, so
Ooh, to
She's
where?
already made it clear she's getting the job though, which I think you should do.
I think I don't know. I guess I don't
Positive
know who else
reinforcement.
is applying, but like I think I have pretty good experience, and I think
Charming.
I think I would be a good hire, you know?
I think so too.
Where? What place?
It's called the Danish Pastry House, but they're hiring like baristas.
Ah, well,
So
all that Starbucks training is gonna pay off. Huh?
Exactly.
I think, that's what the cult did for me. That's what Starbucks cult did for me. I really feel like I know how to run a good coffee shop experience.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
No.
Hire me on
Shit.
that. I'm good at teamwork.
Good luck. Hope you get it.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know.
Yeah. I hope
In
so.
the next podcast. In the next podcast.
By next Sunday, maybe I'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I think I'm gonna call it because I want to make food before my old
Yeah,
parents go to bed.
It's been an hour.
It's been an
Yeah.
hour, but this was awesome. I'm gonna have to brainstorm some things to bring next week.
Thank you,
Okay.
Craig, for sitting with us.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah,
Craig.
thanks, Craig. Guys, you know what I was thinking of?
What?
Okay, there's this thing. I'm copying this from another podcast, but I don't
Mhm.
care.
Mhm.
What is this thing?
Wow.
It was like 38 questions to fall in love or something. I was
Oh.
thinking
I've
all
done
3 of us could do
those.
it. I think I've done it once or twice.
I think I think I've done a few of them, but I would love to do that. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next
yeah.
episode,
All
guys.
right. That's
Next
what we have
week? Question
planned.
mark?
Next yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds awesome, guys.
Sounds like a
This
plan.
has been the first episode, kind of scuffed,
Of
Mr. Peanut
MPID,
is dead.
right?
working title.
I hope the viewers are hooked.
Podcalypse.
Did they know our names? We didn't do an intro, guys.
Oh fuck me, I'm
We
Harlow.
should have introduced ourselves. Shit.
Okay, guys. This has been. Wait.
Fix it in post. Put this at the beginning. Hi, I'm Casey.
I'm Harlow.
That's Harlow. Beckham. Okay.
Um,
Thanks for listening, guys.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Like and comment if you
download
like
us.
what I do.
If you guys give us 5-star ratings somewhere or whatever, then
We'll kiss you on
read
the
it out
mouth.
at the beginning.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
copying that from another podcast. Wait, okay, real quick. I'm sorry. Harlow, did you listen to the Misfits podcast yet?
No, but I will this week. I promise you.
Okay, do it. It's
Yeah.
it's
I
where
have a
this podcast
podcast
is going from.
recommendation.
Okay.
What is it?
It's called My Dad Wrote a Porno. I'm sure I've talked about this.
Yeah, I know. I know this
I haven't
one.
heard of it.
It's so fucking funny though. The first like 5 episodes I listened to in class, which like that was
Why
an
not?
awful decision.
Is it
But
just like a funny story type thing or something?
yeah, it's just this guy and like his 2 buddies, and he's just reading this like porno book his dad wrote.
Oh.
Hilarious.
Oh my god.
It's called
Okay, I
Belinda
have-
Blinked.
I have
Nice.
I have podcast homework this week.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll get on it.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
next week.
See ya.